No matter what they say, all the praises. Gotta keep training. Gotta keep improving.
He's a great player. Scored a goal all his life.
He's certainly the best player that's around now.
You have to look at the modern day, the speed of the defenders. He has to be up there.
As a supreme athlete, unbelievable athlete, fantastic physique, pace, 2 feet, great in the air.
A wise man once said, if you think you're already perfect, then you'll never achieve perfection. Now going into the new year, Juventus was in a very good spot. On to the next round of the Champions League and first in Serie A. The next opponent would be Pescara. Sanderson once again selected on his usual spot. He has undoubtedly become one of the team's leader, and in minute 3, right at the very beginning, he showed just how much he's worth. Statistics show that forwards are only as great as the opportunities handed to him, and Sanderson has made Tevez more of a monster than he already was. Like I said before, he has been playing like an animal unleashed, and here he was all over Pescara, gaining a corner kick that would prove very crucial, because in minute 18, Sanderson beautifully places the ball, and it's a goal to make it 2-0 against a Pescara side that really was outclassed by a Juventus side led by this man, Sanderson Valderrama. But it wouldn't stop there. Sanderson kept working and kept bringing the pressure to Pescara. Even when he slid and didn't take the ball, he would not give up and still track back. Right here, another occasion where he tracks back, steals the ball, and manages to keep a pesky Pescara side at bay. Right here, a great interception, but Pescara still has it, shoots it, and that would be one of the only opportunities that they had. As you could see, Sanderson and his teammates celebrating the intense physical matchups that they've had to deal with. Second half, same thing. Pescara dominating the possession in the midfield, but Juventus really becoming a solid rock when it came to their attack. In minute 63, more of the same as Juventus with a beautiful counter-attack. De Shiglia to Sanderson, who drives into the box across to Tevez, and another assist for Sanderson. Sanderson now looking like an absolute monster with assists and goals in his game. Along with that, beautiful defense and a willingness to drive at the opponent's defense. Right here, minute 77, Sanderson after the ball, but this happens. And at the worst time, because Sanderson was finally finding his form, getting an injury when he's scoring goals and providing assists at will, is the worst moment for a player to go down. But it happens in football. Sanderson getting substituted by Fred, unable to continue, but still, Juventus would win 6-0. In the coming weeks, they had very important matches, but Sanderson was out for those 2 weeks. The first match would be against Crotone, and thankfully, they won 2-0, but not without paying a cost, and Vidal would get a yellow card that would stop him from playing in the next match. And the match will be against Milan, who if they won, would overtake Juve. And in the first minute, when it rains it pours, as Pogba now hurt. So Juve with no Sanderson, no Vidal, and a broken Pogba had to withstand the assault of Milan. And thankfully they do. But Pogba would end up missing 2 months. Right after that, Roma, a beating to Juventus as they beat them 3-1. So nothing but bad news until now, as Sanderson is getting ready to come back against Lazio and hopefully maintaining the leadership of the Serie A. And how can you not miss a player like this with 6 goals to his name and 10 assists, making him the leader of the Serie A season? And Sanderson wants to show everybody this injury has not slowed him down, and from the beginning he came out pressuring, and so did all the Juventus teammates. But the game became very physical, as you can see right here. A terrible foul by Caceres, gifting Lazio a free kick that would lead to a beautifully launched counterattack as Sanderson storms down the left flank, and as he runs, he gets introduced to how the game is going to be played, as Cavanda with a nasty foul. Nothing gets called, but Sanderson gets right back up and he does a foul of his own, because if they're going to play dirty, Sanderson's got something for him. But still, Sanderson doesn't get caught up in petty talk. He runs once again down the left flank. Cavanda coming at him, but he does a great Berba spin, and Cavanda brings him down in the box, and the ref with no choice points to the spot, and here comes the big man, Tevez, who steps up right to the shot, takes it. The goalkeeper guesses right, but it's way too well placed, and Juve opens up the score count in just the 12th minute, and once again, thanks to Sanderson. But Lazio would not go easy, and Juve would respond in kind as they kept playing physical. But these are the type of games that Sanderson has grown to love now, because this player has now become extremely defensive and very, very good on the ball. Juve would now try to dominate possession and keep launching Sanderson on that left side, because they know that now Cavanda's on a yellow and it's going to be very hard for him to stick on Sanderson. As you can see him right here just trying to whirl around as they get a shot off, but it just falls carelessly to the keeper. But they know now that that left side is probably going to be the key. Still, Lazio would not give up and they would try to keep attacking, but in their attacks would come great counterattacks as Sanderson puts Llorente through on goal. It's his opportunity, gives Sanderson another assist, but no. Llorente with a miserable shot. So 45th minute, Llorente had the chance to make it 2-0, but if Llorente can't do it, then who can? The answer shortly, as Juve drives forward. Sanderson with a beautiful back heel to Vidal, who returns the favor, gives it right back to Sanderson, and pull off a beautiful weak foot finish to ignite this Juventus crowd. They would go into halftime 2-0, and the manager, knowing that they got an upcoming derby clash against Torino, decides to sub out Sanderson. Because no matter where they're at on the table, every time these teams meet, it's a fierce battle. Sanderson did good coming back from injury, but can he maintain this incredible form?